Candy. Something that we all hold dearly to our hearts. Everybody's got a favorite candy. I got one, my mom who's operating the iPad camera got one, I'm pretty sure even D's Nuts has got a favorite candy. However, if you were to grab 1,000 people, put them in one room, and ask them what their favorite candy was, I reckon that 0% of them would say these right here. These are what are called Circus peanuts, as you can tell from the clearly old-looking and straight-up 80s-looking box art on the bag here. So, now I have never tried these before, mostly because I've heard from people, aka my mom who's operating the iPad camera, has told me that these taste really, really bad. I'm pretty sure we can confirm that to be the case.
They are an absolute abomination.
And yeah, so I was not exactly planning for this kind of video, but we figured that it would be somewhat entertaining to try something that I haven't tried before, especially if it's going to get a reaction out of me. And from the back of the box here, it says these things have no cholesterol, 0 grams of trans fat, and they're also gluten-free. So I reckon that if anything, these are probably going to taste like nothing at all. Which I'm hoping to be the case, because I would not want to have something bad tasting to be in my mouth. But yeah, so I guess we may as well just go ahead and open the bag and try one to see how it is. Also, this bag does straight up look like it came out of the 80s. Although apparently these are from over 100 years ago, from the year 1919, according to the back of this bag here. And I reckon this is probably the exact same bag art they've used since these things first started, but they figured that the people aren't buying this, so there's no really point in changing it. So let's just go ahead and take them out. That straight up smells like paint. Like you just opened an entire can of paint and just took a big sniff out of it. That smells horrifying, and I can still smell it all the way from over here.
This is why 80s grandparents sucked. I want you to feel the pain of my childhood.
This feels like a piece of styrofoam. Like this feels like one of those packing peanuts that you put in boxes.
They will taste better than Circus peanuts, styrofoam.
Also, I got myself some water, some spray, and a trash can here just in case I need to.
Yep, you're gonna need it.
So, if this is the last video I ever upload, I just want to let you know that I love you guys.
You don't have to watch him spit it out.
Okay, so there's still residue stuck in my mouth. So first taste, the first thing that I should mention is that at first it tasted close to nothing at all, like I predicted, but then that exact same paint sort of smell that they have is exactly what they taste like.
Mm-hmm.
And once you bite into it, it just feels like there's a whole puff of just that smell that just stays in your mouth. And it's sort of worn up somewhat after that water, but yeah, I can definitely see why those things aren't being bought by people, because it has a bad taste to it, but almost at the same time it has not that much of a taste to it. Like it doesn't have a sort of punch to it, like you would immediately notice that it tastes like
Paint?
something like that immediately. It just tastes to me that's what depression tastes like. It tastes like nothing, but at the same time it tastes like something.
My childhood. Depression.
So yeah, if I was a professional candy reviewer, which I am not. But despite that, I can still tell you these things are definitely terrible. If you ever see these on the shelf, make sure to never buy it. In fact, take all of the bags in that aisle, go ahead and place them somewhere else behind other items that people would rather prefer, because that would make the stores look way, way, way better. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed me torturing my mouth with this type of candy. Go ahead and let me know in the comments what your favorite candy is, and if you say that you actually do like these Circus peanuts, you can go ahead and stop watching my videos because you're a liar. So until I see you all next time with whatever it is I decide to talk about, or eat, or play, or try to cook, I'm Ben Contreras, and again, don't ever try.